Good morning, students. This is Ms. Hart, your algebra and geometry teacher, back with another math Bellringer for this Wednesday morning. This Wednesday morning, we will be exploring multi-step inequalities, where we'll be moving numbers across the inequality symbol. And some numbers will change to positive, some numbers will change to negative, and if we are dividing by a negative number, we will end up flipping the signage at the end. So let's look what we have here. So this particular question, we have 6 minus 4, open parentheses, 6n plus 7, close parentheses, is greater than or equal to 122. So our first step, what we want to do, we want to take this negative 4 here, and the negative 4 will be multiplied by the 6n, and it will be multiplied by the 7. So that will be the first step. Let's get started. So if I were to say negative 4 times 6, that gives me negative 24. And then because it has an n, don't forget to put your n on it. And then now I want to say negative 4 times 7. And if I do that, it's going to give me negative 28. And at this point, you just like to bring down everything you did not use yet. So for instance, I did not use the 6 at the beginning, so I want to bring that down. And I did not use the inequality symbol yet, bring that down. And we also did not use the 122 yet, bring that down as well. And now, looking at it from this perspective, I have a 6 that has no variable. I have 24n, n is the variable, and then I have 28, no variable. So at this point, we will be combining 6 and 28 because they both have no variable. So I have a positive 6 minus 28. So how do you know if you're going to add or subtract in this case? Well, we always want to look at the sign that's right before the second number. That's how you'll always know if you're adding or subtracting. So the second number is 28, and the sign right before it is a minus sign. So I'm going to say 6 minus 28. 6 minus 28, once we combine those two, will be negative 22. And then I just continue to bring down the things I did not use yet. I did not use the negative 24n yet. I did not use my symbol yet. And I did not use the 122 yet. Okay, and then next we're going to do our regular peanut butter and jelly. For the ones that don't remember, I introduced peanut butter and jelly last week. So peanut butter and jelly method says whatever they're doing, you want to do the opposite. And if you think of it in terms of real peanut butter and jelly, you have 2 slices of bread. One slice has the peanut butter, one slice has the jelly. And if I have 2 sides of the equation, those will be my 2 slices of bread, if you may, if you want to compare analogies. And then I would have one side having peanut butter and one side having jelly. So now I just want to go ahead and do my regular peanut butter and jelly method. So what I want to do now, I want to move something over here with this 122. The number that I'm going to move over here will be negative 22 because it also has no variable. No variable here and no variable here. So that means I'm going to combine these two. And remember, peanut butter and jelly states, whatever they're doing, you want to do the opposite. So they are subtracting 22. We want to add 22. Okay? And then we end up with 122 plus 22. That should give us 144 once we add. And then now we want to just continue to bring down the things we did not use yet. We did not use the 24n yet. We did not use the symbol yet. And it's going to be negative 24 because the negative sign is right here in front of the 24. It will be negative 24. And then now we're finally at the last step. The last step tells us that we want to divide. So it works like this. You want to divide by the number with the variable. The number with the variable in this case is negative 24. So we are dividing by negative 24. Kind of ran out of space, so I'm going to write it right here. So I have 144 divided by negative 24. That's what we're focusing on. And then once I divide those things, that'll give me negative 6. Now, Maybe a lot of people don't know this, but when you are dividing inequalities and you divide by negative, you must flip your sign. So for instance, if I were to keep it parallel, n is on the left side, so I'm going to put n back on the left side. The symbol is in the middle, so I want to put the symbol in the middle. So the symbol will be right here. And then 6 is on the right side. And as you see, it's going to stay on the right side. But if you go back to the previous equation, it's pointing towards the n. The symbol is pointing towards the n. But since I divided by a negative, I want to flip the sign. So now the symbol will be pointing towards the 24. I'm sorry, the symbol will be pointing towards the 6. Kind of lost track there. The symbol will be pointing towards the 6. And this reads n is less than or equal to negative 6. That was another math bell ringer. Thank you for paying attention. Everyone, please have a good day.